Your phone rings, your stomach drops, you stare at the screen. You know you should answer. But instead, you just let it ring. If that's you, you're not broken. Your brain is treating phone calls like a threat for a very specific psychological reason. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why. Here's the truth. You don't hate talking to people. You hate unscripted performance. When you text, you have control. You can type, delete, rethink, edit. You craft exactly what you want to say. But a phone call? That's live improv with no safety net, no backspace, no do-overs. Your brain is forced to perform in real time, and for people who need processing time, that feels like being thrown on stage with no script. And here's what makes it worse. You're doing it blind. Psychologists estimate over 70% of communication is nonverbal. Facial expressions, body language, eye contact. On a phone call, all of that disappears. So your brain has to work double time just to interpret tone and meaning from voice alone. If you finish a 10-minute call feeling exhausted, that's why. You just ran a cognitive marathon. But the anxiety isn't just about how you talk, it's about when. We live in an era of asynchronous communication. Texts arrive, you respond when you're ready. It's respectful, it's efficient. A phone call is a demand. It says, stop what you're doing right now and talk to me. If you're someone who relies on deep focus, a creative, an introvert, someone who thinks in flow states, that interruption feels violent. You don't hate the person. You hate having your attention hijacked. Drop a comment right now. Are you team phone call or team text? I genuinely want to see the ratio. Then there's the silence. In a text conversation, silence is normal. But on a call, 3 seconds of quiet feels like an eternity. You feel pressure to fill the gap, to be interesting, to keep things moving. For people with social anxiety, every call becomes a performance they didn't audition for. What if I sound awkward? What if I don't know what to say? These aren't small worries. They're real, heavy thoughts. And if you grew up in the texting era, phone calls can feel unnatural, like wearing shoes that don't fit. But here's what's fascinating. People who hate phone calls are often better communicators. You're not avoiding connection. You're choosing precision. You want to say exactly what you mean. You value thoughtful communication over fast communication. You write clear texts. You send detailed emails. You show up as your best self, just not on the phone. And that's completely valid. So the next time you let a call ring, don't feel guilty. You're not rude. You're not antisocial. You just know how your brain works best. Understanding that is actually a superpower. Because when you stop forcing yourself into uncomfortable boxes, you communicate more authentically everywhere else. If this video made you feel seen, hit subscribe. We break down the psychology behind everyday struggles just like this. Now go respond to that missed call with a text. I'll see you in the next one.